my best friend. NW officials, did you think I was joking? Did you think I was kidding around when I walked out of Bone Crushers and said I was on strike? See, at Bone Crushers, there was no Jay Donaldson. There was no 5-star superstar that night. So then I come and find out that Fairfield comes around and Jay Donaldson is not in the main event. He's not in his spot. See, for 10 years, I've busted my body. I've torn everything I've got to be in the spot I am in the NWF, and that is me on top. See, I am the best performer in the tri-state area for no other reason but because I am the best. And then I come to find out that I'm dissed again. No respect, I'm out of another title shot. Stewie Backlund and Jay Donaldson, it's not happening. Well, that's fine. Because I have no problem. Fairfield, Jay Donaldson is still on strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NWF Aftershock. We had a huge show right here tonight at the UAW Hall in Fairfield, Ohio.
Man, it was packed from wall to wall, from the ceiling to the floor. It was a great night. It was exciting right here in Fairfield.
That's right, we had a huge crowd here tonight, and one of the matches they saw here tonight, Sybil Starr going one-on-one with Cindy.
And Cindy retained the NWF Women's title, and neither one of those girls has a crush on you.
Well, they did get a voicemail there.
I don't know about that.
What
about the Warlock?
With the Warlock right here tonight, unmasked in the middle of the ring.
Unmasked, but we didn't get to see who it was because who came to his rescue?
Stuart Oliver Backlund, NWF Heavyweight Champion, came out, threw his coat over him, covering up his face. Still don't know what the identity of the Warlock.
You know, I don't know if there's any alliance there with Warlock and Stewie. I kind of doubt it. But the reason I think he was out there is because of Christopher Michael Lotus. And boy, things are heating up between them two.
That's right, they were here in the main event. Christopher Michael Lotus going one-on-one with Stuart Oliver Backlund. But also we saw here tonight, Chiron going one-on-one with Danny Todd.
Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. Perfection's there. Kurt Shepard's there. It was a wild scene. Matt Stevens there. Stamp Lickage showed up tonight. Got involved in all that stuff, man. NWF is boiling hot.
All kinds of chaos and mayhem right here tonight in Fairfield. Who knows what's going to happen next Saturday when we return to Shimmer's Ballroom. But let's find out some more about what's happening here on Aftershock. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWF Aftershock. The man Roger Ruffin here with Josh Wellington. And this Saturday we make our return to Shimmer's Ballroom in Fort Wright, Kentucky, where you are going to see the ladies in action.
Yeah, 2 more of the exciting ladies in the NWF will be in action at Shimmer's Ballroom, man. Get them tickets right now at Disc and Data right there at Shimmer's Ballroom. And I believe there are some more VIP tickets available for this Saturday.
Well, this VIP is well worth the money here in the NWF. And let's not forget also, this Saturday you're going to see the tag team titles on the line.
Yep. Perfection will be there. They'll be defending their tag team titles against Club Platinum, NG, and T-Money.
That's right, and let's also not forget title match on the line. 5 men in the ring. Huge main event. Stuart Oliver Backlund going to be defending against 4 other men.
Man, Roger Ruffin, the man, I don't back down for nothing. But boy, those are 5 guys I just might think about backing down. What an unbelievable 5-way. Stuart Oliver Backlund, the heavyweight champ's going to be in there. Nasty Russ, Larry D, Christopher Michael Lotus, and Chiron. What an unbelievable 5-way.
That's right. I believe right now we have word standing by from Larry D and Nasty Russ about that match this Saturday at Shimmer's.
Man, that's Nasty Russ and the legendary Larry D.
Fort Wright, Shimmer's Ballroom, legendary Larry D comes into Shimmer's Ballroom and takes what's rightfully his against 4 other opponents. It doesn't matter who you lay in front of me. Stewie Backlund, you may be the world heavyweight champion right now, but come the end of the night, legendary Larry D is going to show you and the rest of the NWF family why I'm the biggest, why I'm the baddest, why we'll be the best NWF world champion of all time. So Shimmers, you better beware, you better be ready, because Larry D's coming to town and Larry D's leaving your NWF champion.
I've been in the Northern Wrestling Federation for a long time, and finally, this Saturday at Shimmer's, I finally get my shot at the Northern Wrestling Federation Championship. And Chiron and Larry D, you two might be 2 of the biggest guys walking, but to be honest, I've beaten men bigger than you. And Christopher Michael Lotus, you had your shot last month. You had your shot, and you couldn't get the job done. So that leaves Mr. Stuart Oliver Backlund, the NWF champion. Stu, you are the man to beat around here. You are at the top of the world. And that is where I want to be. That is where I belong. The four of you need to realize that this year is a nasty year in the NWF. And when I leave Shimmers, I'm leaving the NWF champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWF Aftershock once again. This Saturday, we make our return to Shimmers Ballroom in Fort Wright, Kentucky, where you're going to see the tag team titles on the line. Perfection defends against Club Platinum.
Man, I know Perfection just won a tag team titles, and they're riding high right now. But you know what, NG and T-Money, they're a tough team. And it seems for some reason, them big old fur coats that they wear to the ring, they're getting some kind of, I don't know if you want to call it, powers from them or something. But man, oh man, it's going to be a great NWF tag team title match.
And let's not also forget, we're going to see the ladies.
Man, the ladies are in action, and Wellington still doesn't have a chance. The girls are always great to see in the NWF, and we're going to see them this Saturday at Shimmers.
And in that huge main event, 5-way title match, heavyweight title on the line, Stuart Oliver Backlund going to be defending against 4 other men in that match this Saturday.
Man, I'll tell you what, Wellington, if that 5-way is anything near as good as the 4-way was last time at Shimmers, then it's going to be off the charts once again in Northern Kentucky, Fort Wright Shimmers.
And I believe right now, standing by, we have 2 more men that were involved in that match this Saturday at Shimmers Ballroom.
You know, last month at Shimmers, I came in to a fatal 4-way match. Larry D, Nasty Russ, Chiron. I won that match for the World Heavyweight Championship match later that night. And what happens? My dreams get ripped from me. My future, my destiny gets taken away. I went to wrestle Stuart Backlund, and what happened? All 3 of you guys. First, Larry D had to come on down. Nasty Russ had to get a piece. Chiron had to finish me off just so Stewie could hold his precious world title. But things have changed. March the 19th, Shimmers Ballroom. It is now a fatal 5-way. We're all going to be mixing it up. We're all going to be tearing each other apart. But there's a difference. This Saturday, I'm coming to take everything. I'm taking your future, your dreams out of your hands, Chiron. Out of your hands, Larry D. Out of your hands, Nasty Ruts. I'm taking the World Heavyweight Champion, Stuart Backlund, because in case you didn't notice, I'm Christopher Michaelos.
This Saturday night, Shimmers Ballroom. There's going to be a fatal 5-way match where I take what is rightfully mine. Where I take what I should have had all along. There's not 1 man. There's not 2 men. There's not 3 men. There's not 4 men that will stop me from taking what is mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWF Aftershock, and once again, the man Roger Ruffin here with Josh Wellington. And we make our return to Shimmers Ballroom this Saturday, where last time we were there, the average white guy was able to walk away as the first ever Classics champion. And who was it that he defeated?
He defeated me, Wellington, the white guy. Don't turn your back. White guy, keep awake and keep alert, because you never know where Roger Ruffin is. I might sneak from behind. I might just be there at Shimmers coming after you, white guy.
That's right, Classics has going to be on the line this Saturday in Shimmers. Also, we're going to see the ladies in action once again this Saturday night at Shimmers Ballroom. And also, tag team titles on the line. You're going to see Perfection defend their championship against Club Platinum.
Man, it's going to be a wonderful night at Shimmers. I invite everybody out. Go get your tickets in advance, because you always save a couple of bucks if you get those tickets in advance. Get them at Disc and Dad, or get them at Shimmers.
And also the huge main event, 5-way match for the heavyweight championship. Stuart Oliver Backlund will be defending against 4 other men in that main event.
Man, I tell you, I don't know. I've been trying to think, who do I think the favorite is? Is it Chiron because he's the biggest and the toughest? Or is it Larry D? Because Larry D is as tough as nails. As tough as nails. Nasty Russ is sneaky. Lotus has the fans behind him. And that SOB, Stuart Oliver Backlund, he's got to be the favorite. He's the heavyweight champ, and he is all that matters, Wellington.
And I believe right now we have word standing by from Perfection, the tag team champions, and also Stuart Oliver Backlund, the NWF heavyweight champion.
Shimmers Ballroom,
Perfection, we return, still the NWF Tag Team Champions. Club Platinum, last time we beat you. Still the NWF Tag Team Champions. You guys, former thugs, throw on a couple of fake fur coats and you say you get some sort of power from them. Well, what's going to happen when Perfection, we take that power this Saturday at Shimmers?
See, club morons, what you all don't understand. This Saturday is going to be just like last time. When the night comes to an end, it's going to be a picture-perfect night.
Larry D, Christopher Michael Lotus, Nasty Russ, Chiron. Each one of you not only get a shot at my NWF title on March 19th at Shimmers Ballroom, but you get a shot in the same night, in the same matchup. That's right, it's a fatal five-way for the NWF Heavyweight Championship. And I've proved before, time and time again, that Stuart Oliver Backlund is the baddest SOB in the NWF. And March 19th, Shimmers Ballroom is not going to be any different when I defeat all four of you to retain my NWF title. To prove that when it comes to the NWF, Stuart Oliver Backlund is all that matters.